Hello my dear friends, it's Naik's Biology and I'm Hemant Naik, your biology teacher. Today we are going to discuss about the light harvesting complex. Actually, what is this light harvesting complex? Before that, I want to give you some previous knowledge about this. You see, when we read about the photosynthesis, there is two things is essential for our photosynthesis. One is what it is chlorophyll pigment. What is the work of the chlorophyll pigment? It is a trap the solar energy, and that is the work of the chlorophyll pigment. Where this chlorophyll pigment is present, it is present in the chloroplast. Where it is present in the chloroplast. Next, another one is solar energy. Where it is the solar energy present, it is coming from the sun. These two things are very essential for the photosynthesis. Then, where this chlorophyll is present, it is a chloroplast, and this chloroplast is a site for the light harvesting complex. Because you know also chloroplast having the three major parts: stroma, grana and thylakoid. This thylakoid is main part where these systems are become working, and this is called the light harvesting complex or antenna complex. What it consists of? It is consist of pigment molecules, which are also called accessory pigments or antenna molecules. What is this pigment molecules? If you will see, this all these areas are consist of the pigments, and these pigments is called the pigment molecules. And these pigment molecules not alone, it is with the protein molecules. Protein molecules are bounded to the pigment molecules and present in the here, and they are chlorophyll molecules only. But the pigments are different, because we know there is a four pigments. That what is that? Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll and carotenoid. Here in this area, three pigments are there in the belongs to the pigment molecules. After that, other parts of the our light harvesting complex, that is reaction center. What is this reaction center? You see, above all there is a center which is red marked, that is called the reaction center, where only chlorophyll A is present. In the chlorophyll reaction center, only chlorophyll A is present and no other molecules. Whereas in the pigment molecule center, there is all the pigments are there except the chlorophyll A molecules, because chlorophyll A is a major role during the photosynthesis. Clear? Now, chlorophyll pigments form the reaction centers. The chlorophyll pigment which trap the solar energy, they will form the reaction centers. That is here. According to the reaction centers, their name are different. First, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. You will say, what is this photosystem 1 and 2? This reaction center, where it is present in the chloroplast. And who make this reaction centers? Chlorophyll A, which is a molecule help in the photosynthesis, forms the reaction center. Then we have the two photosystems. Photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. What is this photosystem 1, photosystem 2? They are also light harvesting complex only, but reaction center are different. In the one reaction center, the maximum absorption of the light is 700 nanometer. Because it is a 1 means it is a more. One technique I am using, that if photosystem 1 means it is absorb more light, that is 700 nanometer maximum. And photosystem 2, it is absorb the less than 700, that is 680. How you are represent? We are present like the P700 and P680. P700 for photosystem 1 and P680 for photosystem 2. Then we are clear that there is a two photosystems, that is photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, which are present in the thylakoid membrane. Outer membrane of the thylakoid, the photosystem 1 is present. Inside the membrane, photosystem 2 is present. Now story is up to the reaction center. Then after the reaction center, what will happen? Because here the molecules are there in this area, these molecules are there. What? Chlorophyll molecules or pigment molecules are there. Chlorophyll pigments, which is contain the different pigment molecules. And when this photon it is written, what is this photon? The solar energy. Because chlorophyll cannot prepare the food material, it will take the help of the solar energy. And this solar energy comes in form of the photon. After the photon, when the solar energy absorbed, the question is coming, who will absorb the solar energy? It is the work of the chlorophyll pigment. In the chlorophyll, what are the pigments are there? We know that four pigments are there. They will absorb the solar energy and send to the reaction center where the chlorophyll A pigment is there. Then what, when observe what will happen? The outermost orbit we have in any atom, the outermost orbit is consist of the electrons. When that is excited by the absorption of the solar energy, the electrons will come outside. When the electron will come outside, what will happen? They will move towards the reaction center, that is photosystem 1 or photosystem 2. When they will come to the photosystem 1 or photosystem 2 which is present in thylakoid, what will happen next? Next, that electron which is coming, no, that will absorb by a primary acceptor. That primary acceptor what? Primary acceptor nothing but organic molecules which receive the electrons. The what is the electrons will excite and moves to the reaction centers. Maybe it is a photosystem 1 or 2, and that electrons which is excited and moves, that is taken by a primary acceptor. Acceptor means which accept. Here who is acceptor? There is organic molecules are acceptor which is excite and move from the outermost orbit, moves towards the photosystem 1 and 2, and that is absorbed by a primary acceptor. And this is happening in the light harvesting complex. What we learn, I will tell you in this video. What we learn, there is a sunlight which is fall on the pigments, and the pigments get excited by the solar energy or photons, and they will start moving because the electrons are outermost or present in the outermost orbit. They start movement, and after the moving they will go to the photosystem 1 or photosystem 2. After moving, the photosystem 1 move to, that is accepted by a primary acceptor. In my next video, what I have to do? I have to do the difference between photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. One thing, where it is happening? It is happening in the thylakoid. I am clear, you understand the concept very clearly, and thank you for watching.